We are going to delete from a linked list, and we're going to always delete from the end of the linked list. And I assume that we have our list already set up with a head and a tail. And this while loop is going to stop when head equals tail. And when head equals tail, there's only one item left in the list. So I'm going to deal with everything until I get to just one link left, one item left in my list. So the first thing I do is output tails item. So I would output the 4. And then I set current to point to wherever head is pointing. So current equals head. So current here is now going to point to the first item or the first node in my list. And now I have a complete loop right here. While current.next does not equal tail. Current.next is this node here, which is not the tail. So I move on. Current equals current.next. So that moves current onto the next node in my list. So back up to the top. Well, current.next is not tail. Current.next is this node, which is not the tail. So I move current to current.next, the next one. So it's no longer here, but it is here. While current.next is not tail, current.next is this node, which is tail. So I'm out of this loop. This is a complete while loop here, and I'm out of it. And when I come out of it, current is pointing to the node immediately before tail. So now I have to break the link. I'm up to this part here, breaking the link. I break the link by saying current.next is null. Current.next is this place here. And so, okay, set tail to be the last in the list, and I do that by saying tail equals current. So tail did point here. It is now going to point to the place, the node that current points to, which is here. And that's the end of my while loop. I go up to the top. While head is not tail. Well, head is here and tail is here, and they're not the same. So I output tails item, which is the 2. I set current back to head. And then I start my while loop again. While current.next is not tail, current.next is this node, which is not tail. So current equals current.next. So current no longer points there, but points here. Start this while loop again. While current.next, this is current.next, is pointing here. Well, current.next is not tail, but it is tail. So I'm out of this while loop with current pointing to the node immediately before tail, and I'm ready to break the link, which means I say current.next is null. Current.next is this guy here, and this has to become null and not pointing to there. And now I need to set tail to be current. So tail points here and not here. I go back to the top of my loop while head is not tail. This is head and it is not tail. So output tails item, I output the 8 and I set current to be head. So current now points here. And I have a while loop. While current.next is not tail, current.next is pointing to this node here, which is the tail. So I do not go into this while loop at all, and current is now pointing to the node before tail, and I'm ready to break the link. Current.next is null, so I make this null and not pointing to that. And now I need to set tail to be the last in the list, so tail equals current and I'm at the bottom of my while loop, go up to the top. While head is not tail. Well, at this point head is tail, so I'm done with this loop. I'm here after the loop, and after the loop head does equal tail, so I print out head's item and make head null. So I've deleted everything from my list and printed everything out.